longer day.
I'm hoping for a blowout. Go to running time.
Yeah.
Let's get this going. Come on.
Honestly, I think if these teams all these teams wore different colored jerseys, I'd be a bit more interested. But it makes me feel like the same teams have been playing.
In Chilliwack for the 2017 Midget Starbowl game. We're going to start off with the black team. Team Black. Starting quarterback, number 4.
Devontae Wilson. Number 7, Bailey McMillan. Number 10, Azuka Akoli. Number 12, Devin Trent. Number 16, Sheldon Gangloff. Number 20, Josh Fletcher. Number 21, Kyle Clarat. Number 23, Gabriel Fenelon. Number 25, Victor Belanger. Number 27, Stefan Grunert. Number 30, Christian Acosta. Number 32, Jordan Ferry. Number 34, Coltrane Bembury. Number 35, Armand Dami. Number 36, Nathan Murray. Number 38, Derek Jerry. Number 40, Johnny Maneri. Number 41, Dylan Heemskirk. Number 42, Parman Paul. Number 44, Damon Norris. Number 42, Nick Thomas. It's 46. Number 51, Seth Rogers. Number 53, Harmon Johal. 61, Zach Jansen. Number 66, Joe Nickel. 69, Quinn Patterson. Number 71, Napoleon Dynamite. Number 72, Owen Jenkins. 73, Ty Andreo. Number 79, Marius Angel. 82, Alec McKenzie. Number 94, Devo Nelms Horton. Team Silver, number 2, Maximilian Joseph. Number 4, Darian Pritchard. Number 8, Nicholas Nika. Number 9, Josh Umwango. Number 10, Malik Womack. Number 11, Zach Lubin. Number 12, Gabe Saklowski. Number 14, Raheem Muhammad. 15, Keegan Vickland. Number 16, Tyler Rooker. 17, Tristan Yansu. Number 18, Elijah John. Number 20, Elijah Kahn. Number 21, Bishop Francis. 23, Gerard Leonardo. 24, Timothy Janke. 25, Tony Dillon. Number 30, Isaiah Coley. 31, Yunjae Boo. 32, Ryan Barthelson. 34, Dre Blair. 36, Usman Johan. 38, Thomas Janke. 39, Partap Verk. 41, Liam Stewart. 44, Mason Block. 49, Lucas D'Souza. 53, Devin Kewen. 60, Trey Alford. 65, Kevin Solaris. 66, Jacob Pukala. 67, Eric Hawkins. 70, Corey Turner. And number 78, Rahul Chandra. At this time, I'd ask that you please rise, remove your hats, caps, and helmets, and introducing Miss Janice Lozano for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Football fans, welcome back to Exhibition Field here in Chilliwack, British Columbia for the 2017 Starbowl. Tonight's game is the Midget edition. Third game so far today. A couple of minor blowouts earlier, but good games to watch. This should be an interesting and fun game. These are some big boys and a lot of talent going out there on the field. And we're just we're hoping our rosters we got them in advance here a little bit. We've managed to do some correction here to them, and we're hoping we're going to be able to get these names right for you. I'm Steve Muller here with the play-by-play. Up here with me, Matt Macri. Matt, what do you think? We got. I think we should have ourselves a good game going here. Weather's held off. The forecast rain has not fallen, as slight sprinkles here, but nothing too heavy. No wind to speak of as we head into tonight's game.
Well, the weather's kind of held off for us, which has been nice because it was predicted monsoon rains. I even see a little patch of blue sky up there. It's a very tiny patch, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it, that it's sunny out, and I should be wearing shorts and sandals. So I'm I think tonight we're going to have a really good matchup. On one side of the ball, we're going to have the Langley Stampeders, who won the provincial title, and on the other side of the ball, we're going to have the North Surrey Tigers, who were the runners-up in the provincial, and then the other teams filtered in there as well. But I think you're going to see a big contingent of those two guys being the playmakers on the other side of the ball.
Well, I say we're looking forward to this. The team captain is just over doing the coin toss as we speak right now. Just some final tweaks to the rosters here as we're getting ready to go. We have the two teams are the Razorbacks and the North All-Stars. The North All-Stars on your screen are going to be wearing the silver jerseys, and the Razorbacks wearing the dark purple jerseys.
Well, this is like the rubber match of the jerseys here, because the first game was won by the silver jerseys, and the second game was won by the dark jerseys. So this one's for all the marbles.
And we're just, again, a little bit of conversation going on over there between the referees and the captains as they sort out who's going to be kicking, receiving first so we can get tonight's game started. The handshakes are going on, so we know things are going to get going here pretty quickly. Temperatures have cooled off here a little bit. I'm guessing we're probably around 9 or 10 now. It was a little bit warmer earlier in the day, but it has cooled off as the sun started to sink here.
All I got to say is it's not as cold as it was at the current Star game in December. That was unbelievable.
As long as you don't have to get the snow plows out to make the game happen, we're in good shape, I believe.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
So it'll be the North All-Stars that will be starting off with the ball. Razorbacks getting set to kick off.
The Razorbacks here. Now, I'm going to call, look for a little trickery right to start off the game here.
Ball is set. Referee's getting ready to call time in. And good timing, Wayne. We got our rosters back just in time for the kickoff here. Kickoff, number 21, Kyle Claret. Nice kick downfield. Handled by number 23, Gerald Leonardo. Leonardo bulls his way up, comes down hard on his back, but makes it all the way to the 45-yard line, maybe just inside that, the 44. And the North All-Stars will start off with some decent field position, Matt.
A really good return here. Really a big kick, booming kick. I love this. And he catches it in stride and gets those positive yards right away. Tries to make a few cuts, runs into his own guy here, but gets positive yardage. Don't dance back there. Get the ball going forward. That's why these guys are all-stars. For all you kids watching at home, when you catch the return, run.
Trying to catch a number there. They're nice little drink along the sidelines over the court, and the guard, and up and down goes Gabe Sokolowski.
Number 12 there gets the ball quick. The quarterback, Tristan Yanisu, gets a good handoff there, sticks it in his belly, and then he just gets table-topped by the linebacker who stepped up there, number 21. We got a name for number 21?
We do. That is Bishop Francis. Or hang on, was he tackled by 21?
Yeah.
Kyle Claret.
Kyle Claret.
Ansu, hands off. Oh, met very quickly by the Razorbacks. Gain of maybe a yard on the play.
Not a lot of room to run there. Number 49 there from the North team, Lucas D'Souza.
D'Souza, yeah.
Yeah, hits the line hard and bounces off right into another defender before he's muscled down to the ground.
So it's third down, about 5 to go for the North All-Stars. And back to receive the kick. Looks like it's going to be number 36. And that's Nathan Murray from Langley.
The quarterback, Tristan Yansu, is also going to kick the ball here.
Nice spiraling kick to Murray. Takes a look. Starts out. Trying to find a seam. Runs into a group of players. And thought he holds on. Makes his way to about the 45-yard line. And the Razorbacks will get their first attempt with the ball.
And this is beautiful to watch these All-Stars doing this here. And you get the big kick, and none of this onside stuff. Like this, you get a big kick, get the ball down the field. Play positional game here. And then Murray fields the ball on the run and starts heading upfield right away. You know, his blockers get in there and actually block for him, and he keeps those legs moving and drives the ball forward.
Razorbacks working from their own 44, shotgun. Back, quick handoff. Oh, and a big hole right away, making moves. That's number 10, Azuka Okoli. Okoli picks up about 30 on the play. He's going to get all the way down to the 35-yard line, maybe a little bit further of the North All-Stars. And the Razorbacks start off with a bang.
Thing of beauty here, watch this. Okoli, seen a lot of him in the provincials, hits the hole and accelerates. As soon as he gets through that hole, he's going full speed. Couple nice moves, tries for a stiff arm there. Number 41 on the defense there stuck with him and took him down hard. But great job by Okoli accelerating through the hole. That was Usman Chauvin.
Handoff to number 27, goes wide. And that's Stefan Grunert.
Stefan Gruner's from Victoria. Heck of a runner. Heck of a runner, gets outside before being taken down pretty hard on the sideline there. Good speed on him.
Quarterback for the Razorbacks is number 4, Devontae Wilson. Wilson from the shotgun, gets the ball quickly. Hands off again to number 10. Oh, I think he lost it. And ball's in a pile of players. Players diving in there to try and get that ball back. And it's the North All-Stars that have recovered. And I'm just trying to catch a number. Looks like number 65.
65.
And that looks like Kevin Solaris.
Yeah.
Nice work by the defense.
When he reaches for the ball there, and he knows this is a no-no. And right away when it goes down, he knows he's in trouble. But Solaris is able to get down there on the ball and pick it up. And that gives the North All-Stars the ball back. I mean, they're way deep in their end, but they got the ball, and there's no points on the board.
So the Razorbacks, who were pushing hard, suffer a turnover, in the North All-Stars get ready to move again. Yansu, long pass, beautiful spiral. Oh, nice catch. That looks like it's number 2, Xavier Fleury. Flags all over the place, and I'm not sure if they're going to say Fleury pushed off or not.
Yeah, you're going to get a push off here. It was just a little bit too blatant. The defender played him well. He was step for step with him. And he still had a play on the ball. He didn't need to push off like that, but as soon as you extend the elbows, they got to call that.
Like I say, you can kind of see it from way back here, other side of the field. And it looks like it is going to be offsetting penalties. First down still. Yeah, they got that right away. I didn't see the roughing the passer infraction, but that's going to.
So I missed that as well. But it looks like the quarterback was hit after he launched the ball, and then you have the pass interference there. So it offsets the penalty. So we're just going to do it over. Do over.
Beautiful pass by Yansu.
Yeah, he's got a great ball. Great ball, good distance on it, strong arm.
Getting ready to throw again. Lots of time. Now he's being chased, and he's brought down by number 44, Damon Norris. Good attack by Norris. Yansu had plenty of time, and it finally just broke down.
Well, and he did. He had plenty of time there, and he got his arm back to throw, but he just couldn't pull the trigger because he had a lot of pressure in his face. Number 94 gets up on him right away, and then number 44, Damon Norris, finishes it off. The blocker got in on 94. Who we got for 94 here? Devo Helms Norton got in there, and the blocker just couldn't contain him. And next thing you know, before Yansu could pull the trigger, he was right in his face.
I guess you got to give some credit to the secondary of the Razorbacks as well, as they took away the receiver for Yansu. They bull up. Pick up maybe 4 on the play. They were looking for about 18, so that's not going to be enough. And it'll be 3rd down and about 15.
They're going to have to punt here.
And as you mentioned, their quarterback, number 17, Tristan Yansu, also their punter, and he's back. Was a nice punt last time.
Yeah, and then we got, who do we have back to return this? Is this?
Just trying to catch a number there. It's hard to see from this angle. Another nice punt. Wobbling a bit. It's going to have no yards. Ball's still loose, but
yeah,
I didn't notice anybody that had set up onside, so I think this is going to be a pretty obvious no yards call.
Yeah, I think so too.
All the orange flags are picked up.
Yeah, so no yards on that dead ball penalty. Even though it got knocked loose and the silver team picked it up, it doesn't matter. So you got a nice kick here too. A big booming kick by Yansu. Gets that ball away.
So the Ridgebacks take over the 49-yard line of the North All-Stars.
Yeah, and that's it's irrelevant that it touched him because he didn't give him the 5 yards.
Back, lots of time to pass. Good, Ridge. Oh,
almost picked.
Nice. Nice play there by number 14 of the North All-Stars. That's Raheem Muhammad. Stepped up, just about brought that down.
Now, he came in there hard. He wanted that ball and broke the play up, too. It was a great throw on a rope here. A quarterback drops back, and he pulls up and fires. And it's a great pass. I think it might have been a little bit behind the receiver, but the defender wasn't having any of it no matter what.
Wilson put lots on that, as you mentioned, Matt. Wilson in the shotgun. Bit of a broken play there. Somebody fell down. Wilson moves up and flags down very quickly. He picked up maybe 7 on the play, 6.5. Flag is down.
One of his motion guys slipped and fell, and so he took the ball and saw the hole and just took off running in it because he knew the play itself had broken down. Not sure what the flag is here for.
Just trying to get the call from the referee.
So they're going to
3rd down.
So it was a holding penalty, but they're going to decline it and go with 3rd down here. I'm not 100% sure that I agree with this one. Here we got the jet guy falls, the handoff the whole play kind of falls apart, and Wilson just, you know what, I'm just going to take off, and then he slips. So I'm not sure if I agree with declining the penalty here because, you've been going like 2nd and 20, but now you're only 3rd and 5.
Yeah. We'll get the ball back. Looks they are going to punt. So. That's angled over towards the sideline. Pulled in. And takes it about as far as the 40-yard line.
Number 2, Xavier Fleury fields that ball and then takes off running. Picks up a lot of good yards there. I'm really impressed with these kick returns tonight. Getting the positive yards, running up the field, and taking what you can get. You're not hitting a home run on every play here, guys, so this is perfect way to run that ball.
Yeah, all 6 teams that we've watched so far today, and it's early, of course, in this one, Matt, but all 6 teams have had good luck on the return.
Yeah, you can't have a dancer back there.
Change up at quarterback. Steps up, out of the pocket. Oh, brought down from behind. I think that was number 77 of the... And we'll hunt for numbers here quickly.
Other side, other team there. No.
No, we were closer than we were before.
I know this guy, and it's number 8's the quarterback, Nico. And I don't know his last name off the top of my head, but I know his first name's Nico.
Well, we'll find a Nico on here quickly. There's a Nick Nika.
No.
That's not going to be it.
He's probably that one right below the line there. This is the North Langley quarterback, and he's a really good quarterback, actually. good height. He can see over the line really well, and he delivers with authority. But now they're going to punt, so he comes in as he doubles as the long snapper.
Yansu back to handle the punting duties. Almost looked like he was going to fake it and then gets the punt away. Bouncing ball into the arms of the Razorback player. He makes moves. He's got some space on the outside and from behind. And just trying to catch the number of the returner. That is number 36.
Nathan Murray.
Nathan Murray. And Murray actually did a good job because as he was being brought down from behind, the Razorback player kind of tried to punch the ball out.
Well, Yanzu looks like he's contemplating throwing here, but it goes with the kick instead. Murray kind of winds back because he's got no room to run, and then takes off, finds a hole, and just gets going and keeps running. Someone tries to grab his shoulder, but it's not until number 23 there. Who do we got for number 23 is Jared
Leonardo.
Leonardo comes in from behind, and great defensive play to come down on that ball-carrying arm and try and knock it loose. Great defensive play.
Razorbacks take over at the 44-yard line of the North All-Stars. Quick back. Oh, well read, but that's number 10. Trying to make his way through. Looked like he was going to pick up some yardage there, but he's brought down quickly. And that is number 10, Azuka Akoli.
Akoli, yep. Akoli, he always makes things happen when he gets the ball. Good pitch out to him. He's got speed. He's got strength. Gets through that line. And he just makes that contact with his own player, too. He just ran into kind of clipped shoulders with his own player that knocked him sprawling. And this first quarter's flown by. We're down to 3 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much so. And it's just cruising by.
Wilson back in the shotgun again. Waves his players forward. Steps. Oh, he loses control. Drops it. Picks it up himself. Squirts forward. Brought down pretty much at the original line of scrimmage, I think, Matt.
You know, that's a lack of focus there. He wasn't focused on the ball. He was focused on the play. And I tell all the guys, you got to catch before you run, right? And there he was trying to run before he caught. He knew what he wanted to go with the ball. He already had an idea. He turns his body, but the ball's not firmly in his hands. Great recovery, though, and he didn't lose too much yardage.
Third down, about 10.5 to go. Punt coming up. Another angled punt towards the sideline. That goes out quickly, and the North All-Stars are going to take over at about just trying to find the yard markers over there, 35-yard line.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's right on the 30. I think you're right
30?
on the 30
okay.
There, yeah.
Aha, okay, there's the linesman standing over there on the in front of the 30. I couldn't see it. Two minutes, 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 2017 Starbowl Midget version. Good game so far, 0-0 tie here at Exhibition Stadium. Quarterback number 8 back there. And we are scrambling to get a name on that. Nice pass and out of bounds. Good spiral on it.
Well, it was a low snap. Couldn't get back up with the ball cleanly. So when he did get up with it, instead of risking the sack, he just got rid of it. Smart play. Smart play. He wasn't going to make anything happen there. Get the ball out of his hands, get it down the field.
Quarterback from under center this time. Waves his charges forward. Fakes the pitch and then hands off. Oh, big lick at the line of scrimmage. Nice hit.
46 laying some lumber there.
And 46 is, we're hunting.
Oh, Nick Thomas from Langley.
Here we go.
Laying some lumber on number 12, Gabe Saklowski. And Gabe just didn't have a chance to get anything going there when Nick came down hard on him.
Yansu back. Looking to throw this time. And, oh, that's a nice catch. And good for the first down. And we were looking at that actually on the last punt, and this time they actually went for it on the fake punt. That's going to move the ball up to the 43-yard line.
Well, you got Yansu.
Actually, 44.
Yansu's a very smart player, right? He gets out there, and he saw it the last time, but he kicked anyways. This time, I think he called that in the huddle, and he was like, we're doing this because it's there. And it was, and it was successful.
Nice work by the receiver, Xavier Fleury, to concentrate that into his arms and hold on for that first down. Yansu back in at quarterback now. Takes one step back, long throw downfield. Oh, intercepted. Great play by number 34. And that's Coltrane Bradbury.
Yeah, great defensive play. He sees the ball's a little short, so he pulls up, and he gets up, climbs the ladder here, and goes and gets that ball, and takes it right out of the hands of number 4. Who do we got for number 4 over here? Mystery player number 4.
Mystery player number 4. There was a couple of players that I was trying to catch the names as they were coming out, and again, we'll get down and catch up on some of these names and numbers here between halves, Matt. And then the Bradbury may be a little bit lucky there in making that interception, because if it had got by him, number 4 was, I think,
wide
alone
open.
and off to the races.
He was 7-11, man. He was wide open.
We're now into the second quarter. Again, 0-0 tie here at Exhibition Stadium. The 2017 Star Bowl between the North Shore All-Stars and the Razorbacks. Razorbacks in control of the ball. They're knocked back. They're going to lose about 3 on that play. Ball handled by number 10, Akoli. He was tracked down very quickly by the North All-Star defense.
I think the All-Star defense saw this one coming right away. And it's just a jailbreak. They got past the O-line and picked him up in a hurry and just knocked him on his butt.
Razorbacks break out of the huddle. Wilson back in the shotgun. A step back. Good rush comes on. He's still got time. Throws it downfield. Oh, a little bit too much on it. 25, the wide receiver had held up on his way down the field.
Well, he turns all the way around here, and really all you got to do is get over your shoulder and keep running. So Wilson gets back, and he beats the rush, sees his player, and throws to lead him to the ball, but he had stopped running and then realized that he had, a little bit of a jump there.
And again, we're hunting a bit for numbers here, folks. We apologize. There was a bit of a change up in some of the numbers. What happened was when the teams got here to the field, they figured out that some of the numbers that were assigned were not going to fit the player that it was assigned to. So there was a lot of changing around of numbers. So we're scrambling sometimes to figure out who it was that carried that ball. No yards on the punt.
Yeah, that was a unfortuitous bounce for the kicking team, because it bounced right back. The defender pulled up more than 5 yards away from where the ball hit, but then the ball came right at him. And I mean, at that point, you can't really do much about it, right?
Yeah, the shape of the football can be kind of fickle, when you're trying to figure out what it's going to do as it's bouncing towards you or away from you, or it's what adds a little bit of challenge to the game.
Well, this helps the North All-Stars here. It gives them a pretty good field position as well. So good punt, really good punt, and then the ball comes down and it hits and it comes straight back at the defender, and he's like, I'm not supposed to be here. And then the other defender comes in and kicks it and doesn't even realize that the ball's there. He's just coming in to make a play and doesn't even see the ball there.
Yeah, two from under center. He's got a man wide open. Nice catch, number 4 on his way down, works his way down to the 20-yard line.
That's mystery player number 4.
Mystery player number 4. We got to get that sorted out pretty quickly here.
Well, especially if he's going to make plays like that. We want to give some props to that guy there. That was a great play, because it looked like Yansu gives the fake handoff here, and everybody kind of bites it, and the defense bites it, and all of a sudden mystery player number 4, way back there in the backfield, spun around, And he's down on what, the 10-yard line, 15-yard line there? 15-yard line. Huge play for the North All-Stars.
Yansu from under center again. This time does hand off. And number 34 blasting through. That's Eric Hawkins.
Number 34?
Yes.
First down, All-Stars.
Well, Eric Hawkins over there. I'm guessing that was,
Nope.
that's 34,
That's-
Dre Blair.
Okay, hang on. Let me do some crossing off here.
Yeah, no, that's the number 34, Dre Blair, and he's running over bodies. He gets that ball, and he's trying to will that into the end zone. He's running people down, mowing over bodies, and there he puts it down on the 4-yard line, giving the North All-Stars a first down and 3 shots at the end zone.
Yansu from center. Hands off, and
Yeah,
in he goes, number 34.
well, and he doesn't need a lot of room. He's always going to pick up that 4 or 5 yards. Dre Blair, he's a heck of a football player, big, strong on his feet, runs hard, runs downhill, sees the field very well, gets that hole, and all he needed was 4 yards. He's in there.
Yeah, nice work by the offensive line as Blair went in almost untouched.
Yeah,
into the end zone.
The O-line ripped a hole for him. They knew where they wanted him to go. I love the way that he bounces to the outside like that. He looks like he's going through the 2-hole and bounces out to the 4-hole so smoothly.
Looked like Yansu was trying to call a timeout there. There's a lot of confusion on the special teams here, which is not unexpected in this type of a format, an all-star game like this where the players are not used to working together. Yansu gets it back, rolls to his right, fires it in. Oh, knocked away nicely by Coltrane.
Yeah, Coltrane
Bradbury.
Yeah, mystery player number 4 there. He had a good read on it. He was coming across hard. Yansu saw him, put it on a rope. This is what I was talking about in the game earlier. Those short passes there, on a rope, rocket fast. Put it in there, but Coltrane just came flying across, smacks it down. Here we go. So Yansu, oh no, that's the touchdown. That was a thing of beauty, really. And then here we go here. He rolls out, puts it on a rope, and Coltrane just comes over top of him and knocks it down.
Coltrane Bradbury. That's a good football name right there.
Yeah, that or a blues singer.
Yeah. He's got a plethora of career options ahead of him, just based on his name.
You got options, yeah. You got to think parents name their kids knowing what they're going to be. Matt Macri, I'm screaming IT guy. Like, seriously. Seriously.
There's only one place to go, man.
Yeah, I knew where I was going.
8 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And the North All-Stars with the 6-0 lead. Bouncing ball picked up by the returner. Couple of moves, runs into a pile, still moving, and finally pushed back. And I think that was, I'm going to try and pick up a number here, but I think it was number 18. Was it 16? Sheldon Gangloff.
Sheldon Gangloff. And great job here. Picks up that positive yardage. I'm going to talk about that all night long because I think that's very important. Comes forward. Doesn't make any moves until the defense comes to him. He just keeps going up the field. Get those yards that are there, easy pickings. And then he got knocked back a few yards because he tried to jump around everybody. But you know what? He picked up 15 on the play.
Well, he evaded a couple of players, and we talked about this throughout the day now. Players that were trying to tackle him high, and it wasn't the one that finally brought him down. It was the guy that got in low and got his arms around the feet.
Yeah.
First down, 10. Wilson from the shotgun. Takes a quick look, throws wide. Nice catch. Not much to go. That's maybe a yard and a half. Well read by the defense. That ball pulled in by number 82.
Alex McKenzie. And you see here, and once again, this is what I'm talking about with that swing pass. It's got to be on a rope. There's a big ball. He has to go up high to get it. He comes down. Defense is there. Yeah. There's just not enough time. That play there, if you're not going to use play action, you got to fire it right in there nice and fast. And he's got to be ready to move forward right away, not jumping in the air.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've actually seen anybody today that's had any luck with that quick flare pass like that.
Not a lot of success, no.
Nice handoff up the middle. Number 10, Okoli.
Yeah.
High stepping his way through the line, picks up About. That's going to.
It's going to be enough for a first
It's going to
down.
be enough for a first, yeah.
Yeah, and he just and I love Okoli here because he just gets the ball, tucks it away, and runs through the holes that are there for him. And the defender who took him down once again wrapped him up, knees or lower. It's the only way it works.
They're actually going to say that he did not have enough for that first down. I'm surprised they're not measuring this just based on where the ball's spotted, but.
All right, so
here they come.
It's going to be
third
and a nose hair.
It looks like they are getting ready to measure this now. He got it by at least 3 millimeters.
Yeah. Let's discuss it for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
They're talking about where they're going for beers afterwards.
Yeah. 7 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. It's the North All-Stars here with the 6-0 lead at the 2017 Starbowl for the Midget division. And as we suspected, Matt, that is a first down for the Razorbacks.
I'd have let Derek know I could have seen that from here. And I want to give a shout out to the referees that are here. It's not the regular season yet, and they're giving up their time to come out here for the games. These are great referees that are at our fields every weekend, always given to the sport. Love these guys, each and every one of them. Thanks, guys.
Wilson from the shotgun again. Takes a step. Oh, nice rush. Evades that. Looks wide. He's going to hold on to it, make some moves, and he's going to pick up about 6 on the play.
You know what, Wilson? Russell Wilson, is that you? I think Pete Carroll's going to be mad that you're up here playing football because that looked like Russell Wilson to me there.
Well, I love that. Sorry to interrupt you, Matt. I love that in a quarterback. That somebody that once they get in trouble, they have the athletic ability to make something out of the play. At least pick up something or get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he does such a job of he rolls off of the first tackler that comes to him and makes him miss. And he's still looking downfield to throw that ball, all right? And when that evaporates, he picks up 6 yards. Like, seriously, great job on that. That was very athletic.
Wilson back in the shotgun again. Hands it off. That's a Coley. Still moving those feet. He's going to pick up 2. And it's going to be third down and probably about 7 to go.
No, third down and 3.
Third down and, I'm sorry. I'm reading it backwards. You're right. Third down and 3. We've been here for a long time today,
it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Yeah, no, and Coley there keeps his feet moving, drives the ball forward, picks up a couple of positive yards, where they're down by a score with 5.5 minutes left in the first half, and it looks like they're going to kick it away. This is a cautious play. It's probably the smartest play. It's not something I would do.
Kyle Claret back to punt for the Razorbacks. Nice kick. Flag down already. And
yeah,
quite catch the number of the player who was was trying to return that ball, but turned a 2-second play into about a 9-second play, just dancing around, evading tacklers.
He didn't go very far. He stayed within like the same 2 or 3 yard block there, but he moved a lot.
Yeah.
There is a flag on the play here.
Yeah, it's a near side referee, I think, here that kind of picked something up, and I'm not sure whether it was a.
Well, that looks like too many men on the ice to me. Yeah. So he's going to come over here and tell us what it is.
Too many men on the defense. First down.
It was.
Nice break for the Razorbacks here. We're going to get that ball back.
Well, and this is a pure mental lapse by the coaching staff to not have the right number of men on the field. And, oh, man, he just keeps going. He's like the Energizer Bunny out there. Who is that? Malik Womack. Good job. Way to work it.
Somebody finally reached in and plucked the battery out of the back there.
Yeah,
down he
no
went.
kidding. Well, okay, so you stop them, and you get them to punt away. You get the ball. You get back in a good field position. Oh, wait, we had one too many people on the field.
Yeah.
Like that. Those are the kind of mistakes that could kill you in a game like this. Because we haven't had a lot of offense so far.
Wilson steps back, has time, long pass downfield, has the player open, Nice catch. Oh,
Beauty catch.
hang on. He did hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
That's
The Sheldon Gangloff again. Oh, that's the second time we said his name. And Wilson, what a ball here. He just knows where he's going the whole time. Airs that thing up, and Gangloff gets underneath it, catches it, secures it.
great concentration. Great concentration along the sidelines there with two North All-Star players bearing down on him.
And then he lets us know that he got a first down. Thanks, Sheldon. Couldn't tell. But that was a great throw and catch and beautiful play.
Wilson's not a big guy, but, man, he can sure launch that ball.
He's an athlete. Like, just watching him out here today, he has got.
Here they go, moving in, and they get to about the 4-yard line here before they're brought down. Ball carried by number 25. And that is Victor Belanger.
Victor Belanger here gets the ball on the jet across, turns upfield, and, you love watching those big hits, but the defender comes across there, misses the ball carrier, hits one of his own guys. You know what? Breakdown, wrap up.
Tackle him, but don't do it with your eyes closed. Bad things happen.
You got to look at this.
Ball on the 3-yard line. Good opportunity here for the Razorbacks. Wilson from the shotgun. Hands it off to Okoli. Okoli's dancing. He's held up. Nice work by the forward. Oh, ball comes loose. Let's see what they're going to do with this.
Well, the Razorbacks are back on top of it anyway, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it was Wilson, looks like that. Found that ball bouncing around and jumped on it very quickly.
But they stopped the forward momentum and blew the whistle. So Okoli gets the ball here and runs into his own man pretty much. They close the hole on him. He's got nowhere to go. He's going backwards, and then he's already moving it backwards, and the ball comes loose. So it's not a big deal.
The play was dead. So.
Yeah, it was done.
They have, in fact, though, lost about 4 yards here.
Yeah, because when he finally got stopped, and it was way behind where they were to start off with.
So Wilson back out there again from the shotgun, takes a look.
Oh,
lots of room.
And,
no, they're calling they're going to
pushed out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds.
Nice work by the defensive player there to
shove him. Because you got him right at the back corner of the end zone, right? Or the back edge of the end zone. And he jumps in the air, so you give him a shove. Don't let him come down with the ball. So he goes up here. Oh, he dropped it on when he didn't go down to the ground with the ball. He did get both feet down, but he didn't come up with the ball.
So the North Shore All-Stars catch a bit of a break there. They're going to take over at their own 6-yard line approximately.
So that's the 3-minute warning.
Number 8 back into quarterback. Again, we're little handoff. They blast up the
number 11
right side of the line. That is Zach Lubin.
Zach Lubin trying to bash some yardage here. Get himself back into a positive position.
All-Stars come back out. Quarterback from under center. Parking out directions to his receivers and running backs. Steps back. Looks for the quick pass going down. Oh, intercepted. Nice work by number 21. And that's Kyle Claret.
Kyle Claret, we've said his name a few times tonight.
He's been a busy man for the Razorbacks.
It looks like someone got hurt down there, one of the big boys. As Nico comes back here, he's got to get rid of that ball. He's got pressure right away, and it would have dropped dead, but Josh Fletcher, number 20 here, gets his hands on it and just knocks it up enough that Kyle Claret's able to come up with the ball. Great teamwork there.
Tip drills. Gotta love them tip drills.
And can't see who it is down there on the ground, but I hope he's okay. There's a lot of pressure on Nico at the quarterback there. and looked like he went down pretty hard.
He's been tended to by the trainer. Looks like they're checking the knee, maybe. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first half here at the 2017 Starbowl for the Midget division. Good game so far. 6-0 lead for the, make that the North All-Stars. Very evenly played so far.
Big defensive stand here to take away a touchdown. I mean, number 25 had that ball, and if it wasn't for the defender coming in, giving him that shove and ripping, making sure he didn't end up on the ground with that ball. Wow.
Yeah, because he got both feet
played.
in when you watch it. A good call by the referee there to see that.
Well, that's the rule. You got to go to the ground with the ball. If you're
Yeah.
making a catch like that, yeah, that looks like it's. It looked like he came down on the quarterback, right on his knee as he went down there. I hope he's okay. You hate seeing
So
that.
is that the quarterback, or is that?
I think so. It looked like it in the replay there, and he's taller than everybody else. Yeah, that is. I can tell by the cleats, the gold cleats. So that's unfortunate. He was having a really good game.
Razorbacks go back to work, shotgun. Oh, and a miscue in the backfield. Down goes the quarterback, number 4, Wilson.
I think that was supposed to be a fake handoff, and I think Coley thought he was getting the ball. He rolls back
Yeah.
here. Oh, he hands it off and then just catches him.
Wilson and Coley getting mixed up in the backfield there, and the Razorbacks working from about a 2nd and
15.
16.
It's a huge play coming up here.
Less than 2 minutes left in the half.
And here's the big play too, because they get to the the 3rd down here. Do you go for a field goal?
Wilson, little flare pass out. Oh, nicely read by the defense.
Great defensive play.
No. Number 44 stepping up there.
That's Mason Block
Mason
stepping
Block,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, and then a lot of jibber jabber after the fact, all impressed with himself. But I think he might have drawn a penalty here from the stiff arm from the receiver.
Yeah, I think, took a little shove and.
Yeah. It's the jibber jabber after the fact that's just, you're not doing anything special. You're playing football. That's what you're supposed to do, making the plays.
Looks like they're going to give them offsetting penalties. It is going to result in a.
Yeah, they're going to just knock each other off there. What this does is they get now these guys, these two here, are on notice, right? We get another one in this game, they're out. So I mean, it was great defensive play. That was probably one of the best swing passes we've seen all day. But there's no need to go up there and start yapping, and there's no need to give the shove.
Yep.
But all that after the play is unnecessary.
Oh, these young guys and their testosterone.
I know Mason, number 44, Mason Block. Great kid, great football player. Loved coaching him the opportunities I got. Loved talking to him. Really smart boy. And you know what? He made a really nice play there.
He
got
really
excited
did.
about it.
He really did.
And Coley could talk after every play that he makes because he just does fabulous all the time. So.
I was my favorite players, both when I was playing with them and coaching, are the kids. Super nice kids, smart, well-spoken, right? And then the chin strap goes click, and their eyes go a little funny. It's like, oh, they're here to play now, baby.
Yeah.
Another shot of that interception, really nicely done. Great concentration by the defensive back there.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, the tip-tap there. And these guys don't get enough credit, but I'd have to throw a shout-out to one of my guys here on the O-line here, number 71 there, Ross Bakey. This guy here is just a monster tackle. I love watching him play. He manhandles guys on the outside all day long.
Wilson from the shotgun, steps back again, takes a look, being pursued, gets it out to Okoli. Okoli takes a couple of steps. Lots of North All-Star players around him. he picks up maybe 3 or 4 on the play, not nearly enough as they were looking to pick up about 20 in order to.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. Not on a swing pass like that. You got to get that ball. You got to be taking shots at the end zone to pick up 20 yards there.
That is going to result in a change of possession. And out comes the offense of the North All-Stars.
Well, you know, the North All-Stars had a good drive there. They scored the 6 points, but they haven't done a lot either. I mean, there's been a lot of punting in this game. I think now the North All-Stars might take a few shots here. You got a minute 15 left. They got 3 downs. They can kill some time. See if they can get a big play or 2 off.
Tristan Yansu back in at quarterback. And again, the other quarterback who we knew was number 8. We got to get a name there still. Yansu steps back, has time, decides to throw shallow. Nobody there. Got rid of it before he was taken down.
Well, looks like he's going to mystery player number 4 there, who just couldn't curl back in time. And Yansu off its back foot, you know, gets back here. Big block by number 12, and he just throws the ball, tries to get it down the field, throwing off his back foot. Lucky nobody was there.
Second down, 10 to go. North All-Stars. Yansu looks like he's going to go from the shotgun this time, giving some direction to his players.
I told you, I said it before, Yansu is a very cerebral football player. He can read a defense very well.
He launches it deep. Nice catch by number 2.
Beautiful.
That's Xavier Fleury. And Yansu just put it up. There was 2 defensive backs around Fleury, and Fleury just concentrated that ball right into his hands. Exactly what you teach receivers to do.
Yeah.
Watch the ball into your hands. Don't worry about the guys around you.
Don't worry about the defenders. Just watch the ball into your hand. Yeah, that was a beautiful catch, right over top. And Yansu saw it in the defense, made his changes on the line, and then puts that ball up in the air. Fleury just grabs it and then gets another, 5-6 yards after the fact just by moving forward, not trying to dance, not trying to make anything big, just pick up a couple more yards. And now they've put themselves in a real good position to at the very least drag a field goal out of this. No, I met Tristan Yansu a few years ago. He came and he tried out for Border Bowl. It was the first year we were doing Border Bowl. And he came to the tryout. And then we had a second tryout at another location, and he shows up at it. And I said, did you come to the last one? He goes, yeah, this is like my off-season training. I got to come to these sort of things. And I get to throw lots of footballs. I was like, God, from that moment, I love this kid because, he wants to be there, that he's willing to go. I think we saw him in Richmond, and then we saw him in Abbotsford. Surprised he didn't come up to Kelowna and try out as well.
Well, when you look at him, you don't think quarterback just in terms of the build. He's a fairly stockily built young man, but got the athletic ability. Sure can throw the football.
He can heave that ball. And like I said, his football smarts is leaps and bounds above most kids his age. So
at a quick glance, you'd think you were looking at maybe a fullback or a linebacker. He moves out. He's got time. Open player in the end zone, and touchdown.
Wow. Wow. You just got to love that.
18, Elijah John.
Yeah. You just got to love that. He waited. He used his feet. He got around. He knew where the line of scrimmage was. Watch him here. He gets the ball, and he knows he's got to roll. He's got pressure coming from that side. He stops. There's my line of scrimmage. Pull up, put the ball in the end zone, let my players go up there and fight for it.
And again, great concentration by the receiver with, actually he's had another receiver from the.
I think there's more pushing and shoving between
exactly.
Mr. John here and mystery player number 4 than the defenders. And that's what they wanted here.
So the North All-Stars go up 12-0 here. Only 48 seconds left in the half. And those are heartbreakers for the defensive team to give up points late in a quarter like that. Yansu rolls to his right and spots the man. 2-point conversion. And
number 2, Fleury.
Was trying to catch a number. He disappeared.
He's really happy. Really happy and ran away.
Exactly, yeah. I'm going to take this home, he says. Yeah, Xavier Fleury.
Yeah. Roll out here. He sees him the whole time. He knows where he's going with the ball. He's just trying to mess up the defense, and he did. Great job. 48 seconds on the clock. Put another score on, up 14-0. This is the third game. It was like 14-0 at the half, isn't it?
I know the last game for sure was 14-0 at the half. So.
Well, the first game was 17. Or no, 24-0 at the half.
There is still 48 seconds.
Oh, sure.
Things can happen.
Well, and this has got to hurt. It's got to hurt for the Razorbacks. I mean, they get down to the 3-yard line, can't put it in, and then drive back the other way to score.
Yeah, a couple of miscues away from this being a tie game, or even the Razorbacks maybe even being up a little bit here.
Yeah. And the Razorbacks have been playing great. Like all three games today, even the losing side of the football have been playing fabulous, and it's just been miscues that have caused problems.
Bouncing ball not to the player touch it. It is gathered up by the Razorbacks returner. He moves into a crowd of players, still on his feet, trying to work his way out. That is number 16.
Sheldon Gangloff. Sheldon Gangloff. Great job here. Gets the kick. The kick bounces up over the first guy's head. And Sheldon comes up and picks it up and just moving forward. A little bit of side to side here, but turns it upfield. Gets enough positive yards. Not enough time on the clock, though, to do a whole bunch with it. You're gonna see. I'm not sure if you don't want to give up the ball here. Possibly go pick six. You'd like to think big plays to try and get it down the field, but 36 seconds isn't going to be enough time. I think you're going to see some really conservative play calling here.
Well, let's see if the coaches and offense of the Razorbacks agree with you here, Matt. Wilson evades a tackle, rolls out to his right. Nobody to throw to, so he just makes some bobs. And he's still on his feet. And finally a crowd of North All-Stars gather around him and drag him down. In the end, I think he maybe only picked up about 3 yards on that play for about 200 steps.
Yeah. No, and you're the quarterback. Go down. All right? Because he comes around here, beats the defender, gets around the outside, no one to throw to, Okay, start running forward. Oh, wait, there's 2 guys that are going to crush you. Go down. Now there's 4 guys crushing you. Go down. Still fighting. You're the quarterback. You got bigger things to do than pick up a yard.
This should be the last play of the half. Wilson steps back. Lots of pressure on him. Rolls out to his right again. Fires the ball downfield, not too far. And that's an incomplete pass, and that is going to...
And that's going to be the half.
Be the end of the half. So at the end of the first half here at the 2017 Starbowl for the Midget Division, it is the North All-Stars that are going to go into the second half with a 14-0 lead. Well-fought game so far, though. Like I say, the Razorbacks may be giving up a few opportunities here. It could be a much closer game than this. I'm looking forward to the second half of this one. Should be a bit of a shootout.
No, I think it's going to be good. I think the Razorbacks are going to come back strong. They got a good coaching staff over there. They're going to go over there, talk to the boys, get them focused, and then we'll be back.
We will be back right before the start of the second half. All right, football fans, welcome back to Exhibition Stadium here in Chilliwack for the 2017 Starbowl game with the Midget Division players going at it here. At the start of the second half, the North All-Stars are leading the Razorbacks by a score of 14-0. Bit of a squib kick as the All-Stars are looking to get that quickly. Ball's loose, and let's see who came up with it. The North All-Stars are indicating that they have actually got possession of that ball. We'll take a look down and see if we can get confirmation of that. And it does look like they are going to set up the sticks, showing that the All-Stars do, in fact, have possession of that ball. And that happened pretty quickly, and that's going to be a bit of a disappointment for the Razorbacks, who are looking to get back into this game.
Oh, big turnover to start.
And went down and checked on a couple of numbers here, Matt, and it is, in fact, number 8 is Nick Nika, and number 4, Darian Pritchard for the North All-Stars.
Darian Pritchard, yeah, he played a couple of border bowl games for us, too. Really good player, really good kid. I like him.
Number 34. That's Dre Blair, held up very quickly at the line.
Wrapped up and taken down very fast. So it looks like there was a penalty on the play.
There was, yeah. It looks like a holding penalty, yeah, just trying to catch.
Yeah. So because the play was a loss there, it's going to be 2nd and 11 instead of 1st and 20. I mean, as we've seen earlier, the North All-Stars can pick up 20 yards really quick, so they might as well just get rid of that extra down.
Still one of your napkins. Nika set up in the shotgun.
Good to see him back in the game now, too.
Little pressure, rolls out to his left, holds on. He's going to want to tuck that in. Oh, takes a big lick along the sidelines. Flags fly. I'm not sure what they're going to call there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the penalty was there. I didn't see anything.
Flag flew fairly quickly after the
contact.
Huge collision there, but I didn't really see anything that would be considered illegal, but we'll let the experts make that decision.
Unnecessary roughness on the defense. So I'll give move the ball 15 yards down the field and give him a first down.
So Nika on the replay here is going to roll out to his left.
First down, All-Stars.
Takes a look up. Yep. That was number 34, Coltrane Bradbury, stepping in there on the hit. Now, whether maybe the referees felt like he was headed out of bounds when he took the hit anyway, I'm not sure.
Well, and you can't see with the feet there on that angle if he had ran himself out of bounds and then took the hit.
Other flag flies is number 34, Dre Blair, has to power his way around the left side of the line. Doesn't pick up much, though, maybe 2.
It looks like it's in the backfield, so this is typically a holding penalty. Yeah, so we got a holding on the offense. So that's going to come back, and now it'll be 1st and 20 on the offense.
One of the Razorbacks players, number 35, headed off. Doesn't seem to be in too much discomfort. That's Armand Dami.
Yeah, and he just got run over there. Probably got his bell rung. Well, he might have hurt his fan punching the ground like that. That's never a winning proposal.
Yeah. You know, the ground is eventually always going to win that fight.
Yeah. That's not the best idea.
Nika in the shotgun. Takes a couple of steps back. Fires the ball out into the flats. And outside the outstretched arms of number 18, Elijah John.
The defense is just barreling down on Nico here. He just no time to do anything with it here. He's backing up. He's still back, and then he just jumps and throws. Doesn't really get everything he wants on it. Doesn't get the location he wants on it.
Yeah, he kind of threw it off his back foot, so there wouldn't be a lot on it.
He's just trying to get rid of that ball.
Second down, 20 yards to go for the North All-Stars. Nika under pressure again. And in and out of the hands of number 21. That's Bishop Francis.
Well, and Nick here he had his guy. He had where he wanted to go with it. He was rolling out, and he threw it right to him. And number 21's got to come down with that ball there. In and out of his hands. And you watch here. Comes around. Still not getting the footing that he wants, but he gets up, gets the ball up there, over the defender, right to the player, and he knows it. Yeah, right there. He's like, oh, man. I needed to catch that.
That's not going to get me the new contract?
No.
Yansu back for the punt.
Yeah, 3rd and 20, you're punting.
And a good move, because this is going to pin the Razorbacks. Oh. No, it didn't get a lot. Maybe that kind of bounced out at about the 21-yard line, so not bad for the Razorbacks in terms of starting field position as compared to where it could have been, Matt.
Yeah, no, it's up above the 20, so that's good. And they get the ball back without letting in any more points here because they've got a hole to climb out of. And losing that opening kickoff hurt, but they didn't do much damage. So now the Razorbacks are going to get all set up. And looks like Mr. Wilson's still under the center, or in the shotgun.
Guard got out there a little bit late, but in time to join the play. Wilson from the shotgun. Takes it. Handoff. I think that's a Coley just catching the 0 there, but I'm assuming there's a 1 in front of that.
Yep.
And he squirts up and maybe picks up 6 on the play, going off tackle on the left side.
Well, Coley's got good speed. He's got a nice little burst here. I love his burst. He bursts, beats the defender and bursts, and then just gets wrapped up, makes the positive yardage that he needs. Now it's 2nd and short, manageable down.
Nice tackle by Tim Janke, though, to get low. We've been talking about this all day. Just get those feet wrapped up and get that guy down.
Yeah.
Wilson again from the shotgun.
You can see that rain's coming down a bit harder.
Pitched. Oh, Coley in and out of the hands. A big charge there by the North All-Stars. Coley gets it back, and then he's having words with one of the North All-Star players, but he is the one in possession of the ball. That is going to cost his team about 8 yards, I'm guessing. No, not quite that much.
And it went from 2nd and manageable to 3rd and long really quick there. I mean, all it takes is those turnovers. We saw it in the game earlier, too. It was killing the other team because you can't cough up the ball like that. And here, they got it back, but they got it back 8 yards back from where they had it. Yeah,
if you want to get into this thing, you're going to have to get some forward momentum going.
And now they're punting.
Out of bounds right away, and that's going to give the North All-Stars immediate good field position. They're going to take over on about the 40, make that the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Even closer than that, 36 of the Razorbacks. 8 minutes, 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It is the North All-Stars with a 14-0 lead here over the Razorbacks.
Well, they get the ball back here in good field position and with the ability to put some pressure on the Razorbacks right away. You're going to see they're going to come out. They're going to come out here and just try and pound this ball a bit, get a couple first downs, get them down towards the end zone, eat up some time off the clock, and then punch it in.
Sneak up from under center, hands off to number 11. Not much to go, but he keeps those feet moving, powers his way forward, and turns nothing into about maybe 3.5 yards there, Matt.
Great job there, too. I mean, everybody grabbed him up high. They didn't get his legs. So what do? You keep driving those legs. Keep moving those feet. Number 11.
Zach Lubin.
Zach Lubin. A great job as a power back here because no one's touching his legs still. Even when they take him down, it's just a matter of weight and not really a tackle.
Second and about 5 to go for the North All-Stars. Nick Nika giving direction to his receivers. Turns back, talks to his running backs, and gets ready to go. From under center. Pitch. Out to number 12. And that is Gabe Sokolowski.
Yeah, and he got shut down pretty quick. The pitch just happened too slow. The play took a long time to develop, gave the defense a lot of time. So there's the pitch there, and he's way back in the backfield. The defender's on him right away, and then a couple more come in there, and they just shut him down.
Yeah, great penetration by Damon Norris of the defense of the Razorbacks there. Third down, about 7 yards to go. And there's Yansu back to punt. Nice snap. And, a bit of a squibber. That's going to fall short. Players backing away from it to avoid the, finally picked up. And flags come down quickly. And player reverses, trying to find some room there. He's got some space to work with. And, nice takedown.
Well, and it had to happen. Like it had to happen. He ran back and forth so many times in the backfield there, evading tackles, that someone just had to come and take his feet out from underneath him. And a smart play here too, because number 36 who got the kick. Who do we got there? Is number 36?
I'm just hunting for a number here as we speak.
Nathan Murray. Nathan Murray gets the ball, sees that he's got no yards, so he's getting that flag anyways. Might as well try and make something happen out of it. So it moves it up to about the 20-yard line, and they're going to start 1st and 10 at the 20.
I couldn't find it because it was one of the 3 numbers that they had right on the roster.
That's funny.
Late substitution there for the Razorbacks. I think that might be the same player that missed being out there last time.
Maybe he's cold and just wants to go home.
It could be. Streaming a movie.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new age. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. North All-Stars with a 14-0 lead here. It is the Razorbacks in possession of the ball. Quarterback rolls out, picks up more than enough for the first down. That was number 4, Devontae Wilson.
Well, and Wilson here, I think he's calling his own number the whole way here because it really doesn't look like he's going anywhere with it, but just running. And he's like, we need some positive yardage. I'm going to go get some. And he picks up about 15 yards there on the play. Definitely gets a first down, and they're starting just short of the 35-yard line. Sometimes you just got to do it yourself.
Get a little momentum going for your team and see if you can get things to open up a little bit. Again, if they get used to the quarterback running the ball consistently, you might get the defensive backs to bite when they see him moving and open up a receiver. Wilson has number 16 open. Picks up very close to what he would need for another first down.
Yeah, I think he's going to have enough there. It looks like, that's going to be a first down.
Sheldon Gangloff.
Yep.
Been a reliable receiver tonight so far for Wilson.
Well, and Wilson and Gangloff play together in the regular season too, and they had a lot of success in the provincials. It's just nice to see it's carrying on here. Took a little while to wake it up, but now they're moving the ball quite steadily. And now the key is to not turn over the ball because that's where they've been hurt so far is with the turnovers.
Wilson throws out to Gangloff again. Gangloff has some space to work and makes a move back to the inside, leans forward, and they'll probably move that back just inside the 55-yard line. Let's see where they spot it.
Well, I guess it's going to be a first down.
They are going to give it to him.
Yeah, right on the 55 there. He catches the ball here and gets turned upfield. He's got a blocker, makes a good move, stretches out, and great play.
Yeah.
Great play. Another first down, move the sticks. This is what they need to do.
They can keep this momentum going. This will be good for them.
Well, and here's what they do: they got to keep the momentum going, keep driving the field, eat up time off the clock, put some points on the board. Don't turn over the ball.
Wilson takes a step back, throw out to the flat. Nice catch there, but the receivers hunted down pretty quickly. May have picked up 2 on the play, and trying to catch a number there.
79.
Looked like 79, and do a little hunting here. I don't see a 79.
No, me neither. So, just short of a, got about 4 yards on the play there. We got some positive yards. Once again, those short passes, they can't come out on a rainbow like that. They got to come out on a rope. And they got to be hard into the receiver's hands.
Wilson again back in the shotgun. A little bit of motion. Handoff, quick. Read quickly by the North All-Stars, and that's actually going to result in a loss for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, and the defender actually blew by him, but was quick enough to get a hand on the back of the jersey and just pull him down. So he gets the ball here, kind of fumbles it a little bit, makes a move, gets past, and the first defender just gets a hold of enough to bring him down.
So it's carried by number 25, Victor Belanger.
Tackle made by number 31, Jabo Yoon. So going back here to kick again.
That's going to land just out of bounds. No return for the North All-Stars there. Number 11, Zach Lubin back there. Not given the opportunity for any kind of a return.
Well, and, they're doing a good job of getting the ball down into the North All-Stars and leave the ball down there, and now they've got to go make a stop here, get the ball back, hopefully keep it down in this end of the field and get some points on the board.
So the Razorbacks showing a bit of offense there. They got a bit of momentum going, and then unfortunately that stalled on them, and they have to give the ball back over to the North All-Stars. But the shift in momentum that looked like the All-Stars were going to kind of walk all over this thing has been reversed a little bit.
Well, and even in the first half, they got 2 scores, and they drove the field nicely on 2 drives, but the rest of them, there was a lot of punting going on, too. So
Jansu with a lot of field to work with, gets the first down and does the wise thing, just gets down, slides up to the 45-yard line.
Well, let's be honest, quarterbacks don't like getting hit. That's why they got so many fat guys in front of him blocking for him, right? And he sees it, the play breaks down, he's got nowhere to go, so he's going to run for it. But he knows what? That's 10 yards. Time to slide.
Smart play by the North All-Star quarterback.
Yeah, very smart play. Now, once again, they were going to want to just work the field, eat the clock, maybe put some more points on the board.
Ansu stays in at quarterback. 2 minutes exactly left in the third quarter here. It is the North All-Stars with a 14-0 lead here over the Razorbacks. Better start forward. Jansu takes a step back, puts the ball out into the flats. Nice catch. And flag in the back, late flag in the backfield. And I'm going to say that's probably a roughing the passer call, Matt.
Yeah.
I saw Jansu picking himself back up.
Well, he got that ball away before anybody was even near him. So if he was down on the ground, I turned and watched the receiver make a great catch, number 16 there, Tyler Rooker, make a great catch and get the ball up the field. So if he was down on the ground, that means someone smoked him after the play. And with the 15 yards are moving up the field after the catch, that's definitely what happened.
Let's see if we catch it, because the camera might have gone over to the receiver as it happened, and
way
thumped.
Late.
Yeah,
way late.
Yeah.
That ball was 10 yards downfield when that defender came in and put a shoulder into Jansu's face.
Handoff up the middle, not much to work with there, and the Razorback defense closes in very quickly, takes away any opportunity there, just trying to catch a number on the ball carrier.
That was number 11 there.
Zach Lubin.
Zach Lubin, and he tries to, the door closes really quick. He gets wrapped up really quick, and there's a lot, there's a lot of Razorback bodies on top of him.
And so that brings the third quarter to an end. We head into the fourth quarter with the the North All-Stars enjoying a 14-0 lead here at Exhibition Stadium.
Well, you gotta applaud the consideration of these young men too. Last time the change of the quarter, it was on the 50. Now it's on the 45. These refs don't have to walk too far. It's right on the line, so they don't have to do any math. Yeah, really nice of you young men.
It makes our lives so much easier.
That's what they should be thinking of.
Sue back in the shotgun, takes a step back, under some pressure, tucks it in, rolls up, and picks up. He'll be lucky if he picked up a yard on that play. Makes it third down.
Yeah, I think he barely got back to the line of scrimmage on that one. He knew he wanted to make a throw there, but it just wasn't there. And he's smart enough to bring the ball down and just, try and make something happen with his legs.
Yeah, good coverage by the Razorback secondary. He did have a player streaking down the sideline on his right side, but there was just nothing there in terms of being able to get the ball to him.
Yeah.
Yansu back to punt this time. They have faked this once, so we'll see if he's looking for that again. Nope. Ball comes down. Nice spiraling kick. Headed down right into the arms of the returner and boom, he's taken down hard. Nice coverage on that kick by number 2, Xavier Fleury.
He was there right away, and no flag for no yards too, so that's a good thing. So Yansu kicks the ball here. I'm trying to get a number on the returner.
Nathan Murray, I believe.
It is Nathan Murray, eh? And Nathan's been some great returns there, but he just doesn't get off of Fleury. And Fleury wraps him up and just drives him backwards.
Those kind of tackles, they give your team energy as well. They love to see those kind of drops.
But Fleury's been Murray has been making some good returns with the kicks as well. So Fleury was really Murray and Fleury, a tongue twister for you. Fleury was really smart to get a hold of him and not let go and not give him that chance to get open and pick up extra yardage.
Handoff, room to work with for the running back, and it's still going through. That is number 10, Azuka Akoya.
Yep, Azuka here. He just comes off tackle and just keeps stepping out and up. It's the best way to do it. You take that forward yardage, and when it runs out, you step out. So he gets the handoff here, runs forward, steps out, runs forward, steps out, runs forward, and tries to step out here, but he just gets his feet taken out from underneath him. But he picks up a bunch of yards and moves the ball up the field and gives him a bit better of a position.
He gets the ball up to the 28, and again, so his team's backs are not against their own goalposts.
Yeah.
A little more breathing room to work with here. Wilson from the shotgun. Handoff. Not much to work with this time. Oh, Okoye keeps the feet moving, though. Battles forward, picks up about 7 on that run.
Well, he kind of looked like he came through the line and expected to get smoked, and nobody hit him. And he was like, I'll keep running then.
It's going to lean against you here. If you want to keep going, that's all right with us.
He kind of runs into so he gets the handoff here. Here's the handoff, and he comes through it.
Yeah, runs into his own player there.
Yeah, and he's like, there's no one here. He's expecting someone to be there waiting for him. And we figured out who mystery player number 4 was.
Yes, we did. That is Darian Pritchard.
So now we're down to mystery player number 79.
Yes.
And he seems to be showing up here in the second half.
And we'll apologize to the friends and family. Oh, Okoye with a big gap, still keeping the feet moving. He might break through here. No, he's going to have a number of North Shore All-Stars gather around him, drag him down, but Okoye gets to the North All-Star 50-yard line before he's brought down.
I was talking about through the line and then burst, gone. And you're trying to wrap him around the waist. You're trying to rip him up top. Look, it's not till this guy here goes down. And he didn't catch a number on him. He's getting dogpiled now. But it's not until he goes down and takes out a leg that he actually takes Okoye down. Okoye's going to move that pile and keep moving you until you take out his legs. He's just too strong of a runner.
Okoye is basically in this quarter just said, give the ball to me, boys. Let me take you down there. Doing a good job so far. Wilson. Oh, lucky that ball was not intercepted. Knocked down by number 24, Tim Janke.
Yeah, I think Tim Janke was going to take out the receiver when he caught it, and didn't realize he could have caught it himself and took it in the side of the head. And he comes across here, and he's ready to lay out this receiver. Great throw by Wilson, got as his receiver, and Janke's ready to make the defensive play, but doesn't realize he had a chance to make an offensive play.
He'll have little nightmares about that one tonight.
Probably shook him a little bit when the ball pinned him in the side of the head.
I played defensive back for years, and it's funny because unless you're taught to do it, your first instinct isn't to catch it; it's to knock it down.
Yeah.
Oh. I think the Razorbacks are going to be called on the offside here. Oh, Wilson picked up and dropped hard, and flags fly. I think they're going to call a unnecessary roughness on that one.
Yeah.
There's a player down. The Razorbacks well offside, both of their receivers as they moved up. There was a delay at the line. I think they both got slightly past the line of scrimmage and then turned and headed back.
Yeah.
And you see the Lions run that quite frequently when you go to a Lions game, right? The receivers come up and then they get to the line of scrimmage and then they stop and kind of back off again. I think the boys here just had maybe a little more momentum than they wanted as they got to the line.
Yeah, you crossed the line.
Yeah. Your hearts were in the right places. Your bodies were not, unfortunately, lads.
Yeah, unnecessary roughness on the defense. So
that is going to result in a first down.
Yeah, it's going to move that ball forward and give them a first down. We still got this young man on the field here. And I didn't see what happened there. I mean, it looks like, okay, so you got the receivers are offside there. And he goes over, back of the knee. He went down holding the back of his knee there. He kind of got table-topped and went over backwards and was holding the back of his leg.
Just trying to catch him. Was it 65, I think?
Yeah, number 65. And he's been having a heck of a game. I've seen him in quite a few plays there.
This is Kevin Solaris.
Yeah. I remember saying his name earlier too. But no, he's back up and he's heading off to the sideline. Should be okay.
Mystery player forward, Darian Pritchard there to come out and give him some support as he heads off.
Well, and Darian Pritchard, heck of a ball player. I've seen him play quite a few times. Gives his all every play. Love watching him play. Good effort.
Okay. Razorbacks with the ball on the 35. Oh, miscue on the ball, still loose and picked up by North All-Stars. Big tackle that they held on to it, and again, and it's the bugaboo that's been biting the Razorbacks all night long, a miscue and a turnover.
As Thomas Janke gets this one here. Mason Block does a great job of getting in there and getting his hand on the ball so that Wilson doesn't recover it. And then Thomas Janke just picks it up, gets another couple of yards before he's barrel rolled. Really good job.
And again, making life easy for the officials and the announcers. The ball right at the center line to start off.
Yeah, that's pretty much where he landed.
6 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 14-0 lead for the North Shore North Shore. I knew I was going to do that. The North All-Stars over the Razorbacks. And again, for the Razorbacks, is not for lack of trying or some good offense, but they just have not had much luck with the football tonight.
No, they haven't. It's these turnovers that are killing them. A bad snap, they get some momentum going, they get moving forward, and then a bad snap or a dropped ball or an interception. These turnovers just kill you.
Got a conversation going on here between the referees and Yansu.
Yeah.
Yansu from under center. Takes the ball, handoff. Not much there. Nice work by the Razorback defense to keep that ball from getting anywhere. It's about maybe a half a yard gain. Didn't quite catch the number of the ball carrier.
If that, he gets the ball and the door closes really quick there. You get number 44 goes down low and number 53 comes up high over top. Great defensive play.
Gabe Sokolowski carrying the ball for the North Shore team, or the North All-Star team.
44 is Damon Norris. He took him out at the legs. Yansu's surveying the landscape.
Steps back, hands off again, this time to number 11. Zach Lubin. Lubin has nowhere to go.
Yeah. I like this here. He gets taken down. Whistle goes, but he jumps back up and keeps running. I wasn't down. No, I wasn't. That wasn't me. I guess, and technically his knee doesn't.
His knee wasn't down, so that's probably what he was thinking. But
yeah,
forward progress had definitely stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the defender let go because the whistle. You know, if the whistle didn't go, the defender wasn't letting go either. So he would have gone down eventually.
36 Nate Murray back for the punt return for the Razorbacks. Yansu, nice kick. Murray's going to let it bounce, chase it down, scoops it up, and has a bit of a seam. He's picking up speed, working his way up the sideline. He might break this. And, brought down by Yansu, the punter.
Yansu's helping his own cause there.
Murray with a fantastic return for his team, puts them in immediate, decent field position to do something here with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
When he gets the ball back almost all the way to the line of scrimmage. So, good job by the blockers here to knock the defender out of the way. Give him a wall and give him some room to run. And this guy's got some speed, and he's got one guy to beat. That's the kicker.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
And it's a nice tackle by Yansu, who did what we've been talking about all day again, Matt, which is get low and get those legs wrapped up.
Yeah, I think Murray thought that he was just going to blow right past it, but Yansu was having nothing of it. Take a knee out.
All right, Wilson back in the shotgun. Sends out directions to his players. Keeps it himself, rolls to his left, heads for the sideline, and may have picked up the first down or just shy.
He's going to be just shy of that. I thought he was a lot closer to a first down than that, but,
Now you can see where they're spotting. It looks like he's going to have about 2 yards to go.
Yeah. So he was running that ball the whole time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He was just trying to get through to the first down, and he didn't quite get far enough.
2 yards, not bad to work with. Coley in the backfield. Wilson in the shotgun. Wilson, big pressure on. Rolls to his left, throws the ball downfield. He's got a receiver there. No, it's going to go out of bounds. Trying to get the ball to number 25. Vic Belanger.
Now, 3rd and 2, down by 14, 4 minutes left on the clock. They got to run a play here. There's no punting at this time. They got to run a play. They got to get that ball.
North All-Stars running a backside blitz on that, and Wilson lucky to get away and roll out to his left.
Well, he's definitely got the wheels. I mean, we saw it in the provincial. We've seen it here again tonight. He's got the wheels to make things happen when the play starts to fall apart.
Razorbacks well offside, and if he'd broken that, it would have been heartbreaking because the wide receiver on the near side here jumped. It is going to come back on an offside call.
Well, and here we go, kids watching at home. This is why you don't try and leap over another football player, because sometimes they don't go down, right? And a goalie here just didn't have the height to get over top, and got a helmet there right in the
Nether Regions.
offside. Oh, they're calling offside on the defense.
Really?
It was offside on the defense. Wow. I thought for sure that receiver was way offside, but
The Razorbacks catch a break here.
old bad eyes, dirty glasses. So Coley gets through here, breaks a tackle. He goes to go up, but the defender doesn't. He started low and then came back up high, and that's just. I warn the kids all the time. It looks cool until you get a helmet to the jewels.
Like, dude, how short do you think I am, man? You're not getting over me here. Wilson pushes the ball away. Big fight in front. And no call on the play. A little conversation going on between the receiver and that is
Mystery player 79.
Mystery player 79.
Yeah,
I think it was just well played by the defensive back there, man.
That was a great play. That was a great defensive play. It was a great play by Wilson to get that ball away with all that pressure that he had on. Watch, here we get pretty much a full jailbreak. Everybody's in his face, gets the ball, puts it up in the air. 79's got it. He thinks he just has it.
Yeah.
The defender comes in and smacks it out of his hand. It was a great defensive play.
I'm surprised that Wilson got as much on it because he kind of had double clutched and he threw from his arm was almost already sort of slightly cocked forward.
Yeah, that was ugly in a whole bunch of ways. Last play was ugly in a whole bunch of ways too. But you know what? He just got enough of it in his forearm to power that ball down the field, get it out of his hands, and get it down there, and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
All kinds of offside there on that one. Let's just see. We were a little bit surprised. I wonder they're calling it on the defense.
Yeah, they came across the line first. Only one person can be offside, and it's whoever crosses the line first.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you see on the outside there, number 44, Mason Block, definitely came across. There's a yard neutral zone there too, right? Canadian rules football. And he was, he's pointing at the offensive guy that's there, but he was way into the neutral zone by that point.
Wilson, little dump pass, picked up by Okoli. Okoli's got some space to work with here. Oh, he's brought down hard at about the 10-yard line. Good pursuit there by the Razorback player. Sorry, make that the North All-Star player. Let's see if we can catch the number. Coley looked like he might have been away to the races there. Lots of open field in front of him. And a good hunt down by number 30.
Well, I'm looking at number 30 here on the North All-Star, and that's saying Isaiah Okoli.
Yes.
I wonder if they're related.
I believe, and I kind of remember from the playoffs last year that there was two brothers playing against each other. Nice catch by 25, turns to go in. Ooh, a little bit of a late hit at the end, but they're not going to call that. Gets the ball moved up to the 6-yard line.
Well, this game, we could
Second
see
down.
some overtime tonight here. I don't know, do we do overtime in a Starbowl? But a quick score, onside kick, gets to make some plays.
Nick Belanger with the catch.
Good catch, gets turned upfield, but doesn't get enough yardage to get it into the end zone. So now it's going to be up to Wilson to make something happen here.
Wilson takes hands off. Ball disappears into a pile of players. Okoli with nowhere to go.
Yeah, that door closed really fast on Okoli, and he just hit a wall of pink. Number 70 making the initial contact and taking him all the way back.
Corey Turner.
Yeah, drives
nice
him backwards.
Play, defensive play. Third down, about 6 yards to go for the touchdown. They're going to go, and looks timeout was called.
This is a good call by the coach here because it's third down. They have to put this ball into the end zone here. They have to score. They have to get some points. I don't think I've said have to hard enough, but they have to. I know it says 3rd and 4 on the screen, folks, but it's actually 3rd and 6. They got knocked back a couple of yards there.
So do you go for the field goal and just have the satisfaction of not getting shut out, or do you go for that touchdown and try and get back in this thing? What do we got? About 1 minute and 19 seconds left, so not a lot of time to work with here.
I'm coaching the Razorbacks. I'm thinking I'm going to win this game. Yeah, I got him right where I want him. Yeah, put the ball in the end zone here, get a 2-point convert, onside kick, get the ball back. Yeah, it's right where we want him. They're more worried than we are right now. Because, I mean, let's be honest.
I like your style, Matt.
Let's be honest. They've been shut out the whole game.
Yeah.
Right? They've only given up 14 points on 2 big drives. Besides that, it's been a back and forth tennis match here, right? Hey, you know what? You got to have confidence. They've driven the field, and they haven't shot themselves in the foot here.
Wilson rolls to his left, tucks it in. He's going to go for it, and plays blowing dead. Now, but he has enough for the first down.
He has enough for the first down. This is nuts. This is absolutely insane here. All right? I'm calling it right now. Razorbacks are winning this game. Wilson is willing this.
Hang on. Let me sniff your coffee cup.
Yeah. Look at him. He's running the whole way. He's like, come on, chase me. I don't know why he slowed down here. He needed to turn it up and just get it into that end zone. But,
Well, I'm looking at the yellow line there. I'm kind of surprised that the
North All-Stars, it's down. It's down. Trust me, it's down. Yeah. But, I mean, is it first and
55.
First and goal from the 1. From the 1.
There he is.
Now he's
Touchdown.
in. All right, 2-point convert. 2-point. Razorbacks going to go for the 2-point convert right here. Our scorekeeper might have fallen asleep over there. He hasn't had much to do this game. Get some points on the board, Chuck.
There we go, 14-6. It looks like, let's see what's going on there. I think they're getting ready to kick the 1-pointer.
You're kidding me. You're killing me here.
Ball set, kicked, through.
All right. 47 seconds left. Onside kick it is.
Okay. Well, they got to go for that.
Yeah.
If they want any hope of getting.
Now, do we do
back in
overtime
this?
at Starbowls? That's the $1 million question.
That's.
Or do we just leave it as
It's my first
tie
Starbowl.
game?
I got to say, I've really enjoyed my day here watching these young guys play, and some pretty good quality football again for guys. And again, they've had some practices and stuff like that, but for guys that haven't played any meaningful football since December, for most of them, it's been a pretty entertaining day of football so far.
I've been very impressed today. You always worry, about the overdose of testosterone out there, and the yipping and the yap, and I always worry about that. But when you get these all-star games and you get these guys out here, these guys are here to ball. They're here to play football because this is what they do. Yeah, I bet you 75% of those guys out there sleep with the football tucked in their arm every night. Eat, sleep, and breathe it.
Okay, so just looking how they're setting this up, it does not look like they're setting it up, but they're going to have to give this the try. That's how you do it.
Just too far out of bounds.
A little bit too much on it. There is a flag down on the field. Razorbacks would like nothing more than to get one more crack at this thing.
Well, here's the problem is that the last possession was Sheldon Gangloff came down there and touched the ball before it went out of bounds. So I think it should be Razorback ball, if I'm not mistaken, because but the ball may have had to hit the ground before it went out of bounds. I'm not
100% certain of the rule either, Matt, on that. So
yeah, offside on the kicking team. So who's getting the ball? Oh, so yeah. North All-Stars getting the ball back. 47 seconds left.
And they'll just run the clock off here.
Yeah, there's way more than 24 players on the field, so they're really throwing me off here.
We're going to have the offense and the kick return team out just in case.
Yeah. You see the sportsmanship here. You got players shaking hands across the line of scrimmage. I think it's just going to be a simple couple of kneel downs here. No, hands it off.
Ball moved forward by number 49. That's Lucas D'Souza getting a touch tonight.
Well, he had the first touch of the game. It looks like he's going to might have to close to the last touch of the game. I remember calling that one earlier. I got to say, I was surprised he didn't get more carries because D'Souza's a good player.
Well, you're a good player surrounded by a lot of good players tonight.
Yeah, I guess he said about all of them out there. It's the All-Star game.
Ball up, nice catch. And makes a move. He's got some room.
Mystery player number 4.
I'm glad we got his name. That's Darian Pritchard, who takes the ball into the end zone. Great catch. Nice throw by number 8, Nick Nika. And a big celebration down in the end zone. Yeah. Players are having fun here.
Well, and that's what this is all about. And Nick Nika puts a nice ball up here. Pritchard splits the defense. No one's expected this. They're like, run out the clock, right? And Pritchard just off to the corner, off to the races. Great play. Great play. And so he comes over here. He's been thinking about this one a while. Yeah. And they're happy boys out there.
25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It is now 20-7 for the North All-Stars over the Razorbacks. Been a fun game to watch, though, tonight, Matt. And, again, that's the score's not really indicative of how even the game was actually played. It was more just a series of bad breaks for the Razorbacks tonight.
Well, yeah, they definitely had some bad breaks there. All right, here it is. Oh, they're going to call the game right now. So that's it. We're all wrapped up.
That's it. That's enough fun for tonight.
That was a lot. Right. That was a lot of fun, and we're good, I guess.
All right, so the game is going to end with the North All-Stars taking this game 20-7 over the Razorbacks. On behalf of Matt Macri and myself, Steve Muller, thank you very much for joining us today, folks. If any of you stayed with us for all 3 games, it was a great pleasure to work with you, Matt. Thank you very much. Appreciated the day.
A lot of fun.
And
first non-shutout.
First non-shutout, exactly. Made the game a little bit more interesting than the others. But from the 2017 Starbowl, the Midget game, I'm Steve Muller for Matt Macri. Thanks for joining us tonight.
right, everybody, let's give Midgets a big round of applause. I wanted to give the coaches a big thank you for doing this and putting this together, to the VMFL executive, all the VMFL volunteers, the Vcfl volunteers hosting the venue today. Thank you to everybody, for the parents that came out here from the Vancouver mainland. Thank you so much for making the trek. We really appreciate it. And I wanted to let you know, those of you who ordered a DVD, it will be ready at the gate within 15 minutes. So if you could just be patient and meet us at the gate. Do you need to tell me something? Right. And we just wanted to say, there's a man on a golf cart over there. That's Mo. He's the general manager from the Valley Huskers. This is the home of the Huskers. They always treat us really, really well. So big round of applause for Mo. So Joe Carter and his amazing voice, he's just awesome. We're so grateful to have him with us. Thank you, Joe. And everybody, I hope you had a great game. All I have to say to you Midget players is, along the way you played for community. We love you. We've always loved you. The VMFL, the Vcfl, the Island kids that are out, all of you kids, we've proven to you that we love you. We want you always to come back and play for us. We're always going to be welcoming you back. So those of you who can register again, come on back. Kevin, we want them, right? Yeah. Okay. So Kevin's in on it with me. We do. Those of you who have aged out, thank you so much. It was an honor to have you. Well, I'm going to pass you back to Joe to do the awards. Thank you. Can we get some enthusiasm?
All right, we won't keep you long. We have 4 awards to give away. We got the Sportsman Award, the Best O, Best D, and the MVP. We'll start off with the Sportsmanship Award, and that goes to the Razorbacks, number 20, Josh Fletcher. No, this way. D. Best Defensive Player of the Game. From the All-Stars, number 44, Mason Block. Best Defensive Player of the Game, from the Razorbacks, number 4, Devontae Wilson. No, it's not. No.
I'd just like to say shout out to Raheem Muhammad and Usman Chauhan. Those are my boys. Also, Arafat Abdi. What's up?
What about your mom? All right. Last but definitely not least, MVP 2017 Midget Starbowl game from the Razorbacks. Nope, sorry. Wrong. White, not black. That psych. There we go. From the All-Stars. Number 17, Tristan Yansu. You don't want to say anything? You want to say anything?
No.
That's it. You can go home. Thank you to the VCFL, Shell Sangera, all her crew. They made today a great day. There's going to be some junior coaches. They're going to walk around and talk to some of the players. If you want, I think we need to get a team picture. A team. If we can get, we need to get 3 pictures. Guys, before you leave, if we can get a team picture with the Razorbacks, a team picture with the All-Stars, and a team picture of both teams together at center field. All right, give us 5 minutes of your time to get these pictures done, and then you can talk to the coaches, and you can go see your parents, hug your moms and your dads. Thank you to everybody for coming out to Chilliwack, making today one of the great days that we have in the year of football. Congratulations to the All-Stars, and thank you to the Razorbacks.